Cook what you got, and today we're making an H.E.C burrito, hash browns, egg, and cheese. So this is the one, guys. I figured it out. This is the one my kids said, Dad, we want this. We don't need McDonald's. This is it. I figured it out. It took me a while, and that's because as I've kind of went on my food journey and started to learn how to cook and learn about food techniques, pairings, how different cultures do things, and just really broaden my horizons, I kind of tried to take those guys with me, and they're kids. They're not going to be down for all this crazy elevated stuff when they've never even had the original. So I tried for years to cook for everybody at once and how I wanted it, and it just was a rough road because a lot of times the kids wouldn't be into it, and that would just be like, man, it must not be good. But in reality, you're trying to fit a square peg in a round hole. So I got to step back a bit and go back to the basics and remember that these are kids. They want to eat like kids, how I ate as a kid, and kind of slowly introduce them to these things, and they'll come around. So when I started just remembering what would I want if I was a 10-year-old boy waking up on Saturday morning hungry, and was this. I was like, grab some frozen hash brown patties out of the freezer, straight into the air fryer, didn't even show a video of them, cook scrambled eggs with butter and salt, and then fresh shredded Colby Jack cheese, shoved them in a burrito, and let that cheese melt. That's it. That was the key for my kids. I put this on the table. I was going to work this morning. They were off for Christmas break. And they're like, hey, can you make us some breakfast? I was like, I got you. So I made this. I had it in my mind from the day before, thinking, I think this is the one that's going to get through to them. And it worked. They demolished these. I made one for myself, too. I'm not going to lie. They were bomb. Covered mine with some Tapatio, and it was a home run. We just put them in the pan for a few minutes to get the crispness on the outside. Kind of helps keep the burrito together too. But look at this. This thing's ridiculous. Just salted eggs with some butter, hash browns, and Colby Jack cheese. That's it. Very simple. The kids flocked to this like it was the newest thing I'd ever seen. It was so good. They were telling me, they was like, oh, this is the perfect burrito. When we say we want breakfast burritos, can you make this? And I learned the big lesson that day. Stop trying to do too much. Meet them where they're at and give them what they want. And yeah, it took me a while to figure that out. But guys, this is the breakfast burrito recipe. If you like this stuff, give me a follow. And as always, feed your people.